She had brain damage, internal bleeding. She had loss of 80% of her blood. I don't know how that's not enough to just kill you.
No clue how somebody survives that.
One eye was completely out of its socket from the beating, so this is very severe. A Catholic priest actually came in and was there to administer her last rites, as it was most certain that she was going to die. Miraculously, she emerged from the coma after nearly 2 weeks. She could no longer read, talk, or walk, and it would take months for her to regain those abilities.
In part because of those brain injuries that you mentioned, John, Trisha had no recollection of her attack. She suffered complete amnesia, and she couldn't remember anything from 1 hour before the attack until 6 weeks after. So she had that 6-week gap of no memories of anything that had happened. Her case was the talk of New York City. It was deemed one of the most widely publicized crimes of the 80s by the New York Times. New York was in disarray in the 80s. It was a very violent place. Crime was escalating. The public outcry was at an all-time high for somebody to step in and make the city safe again. This brutal assault was on an innocent jogger in Central Park, right? John, have you ever been to Central Park?
No, I haven't.
So Central Park is roughly the size of the town we live in. This isn't like a park where you can go jog around it. This is miles and miles, so many things within this. And it's a place that a lot of people go for a lot of different things. It's central. It's very utilized.
I've not been there, but just this is a nerdy thing that I do. I like to look at maps, and so I've zoomed in on New York City and seen it, and you can tell it's a really big place.
Pressure from politicians and powerful citizens caused the police to take action to bring justice to the victims of these attackers. Police quickly connected the assault on Trisha to the string of other crimes that had been happening in the park that evening. After interrogating some young people they had detained before she was discovered, police identified 5 teenage people that they believed were persons of interest in Trisha Meili's attack. Thank you for listening to this preview of True Crimecast. You can find the rest of this episode, as well as over 200 other episodes, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.